So what are the 4 key metrics that you should be measuring every week or every month to ensure that you're on track to hit your sales targets? If you're not sure, take a look at the video and see what you need to be doing on a weekly, monthly basis to ensure you get the sales results you want. My name is James Wyatt. I'm the UK's leading prospect conversion expert. Let's take a look at the video and see what metrics you should be using on a regular basis to get the results you want. The first metric you should be measuring on a regular basis is where you are against your target. And if you're watching this video and thinking, I don't have a sales target, James, then I'm going to tell you, you need to go back and put a target in place. There's a guide on my website which you can download, but you need to have a target, because if you do not know where you're going, it's impossible to get and understand whether you're doing what you should be from a sales perspective. So look at it whether you measure weekly, monthly or quarterly. Look at the target that you set for yourself and where you are against that target. What percentage are you at that point? Are you 50%, 60%, 10%? If you are miles behind that figure, you then need to know you've got to be able to engage and do other activities in order to get closer to the target. But the first thing to be able to do, and what great companies do on a regular basis, is assess where they are against their target on the time period that they measure. I urge you to put this discipline in place so that you can start to measure really where you're at. You can't go forward unless you know what the situation is at present and what you've got to do to make things happen. So the first thing is know where you are against your target. The second thing that you need to be able to measure is the deals that you have at different stages of probability in the pipeline. I believe that sales is a numbers game, and it's something that can be done by the amount of deals that you have in your pipeline and where each deal is at that stage. In my own business, and I've used this for years, I have 3 key probabilities that I use in order to judge where a lead is. Firstly, 25% chance of winning something is an opportunity I've heard about, but I've still got a lot of work to do to qualify it and then to actually move it forward to become a proper bit of business. And so a lead that I've got at 25% is not something that I'm necessarily going to expect to happen very soon. A 50% lead is a lead that I've qualified more, I've asked the right questions around budget and authority and the need and the timing, and I've got a really good sense from the prospect engagement I've had and from the way the prospects talk to me that they're quite keen on what it is that we do and what I offer. And therefore there's a 50-50 chance of me winning that business. The third way in which I use it is a 75% probability. 75% is that there is some form of buying signal that the prospect has given me or my company that makes me think they're really quite keen to work with us. And when I look at my sales numbers on a regular basis, I look at the deals that are at 50 and 75% probability, because those are the deals I know I've got a better chance of converting in order to hit the targets that I want. So take a look at what deals that you've got in your sales pipeline that are at a certain stage, a later stage in the process, that you can then use and identify what actions need to be taken to turn those 50 and 75s into 100 and completed opportunities. The third area, which is really keen to be able to use, following on from the previous point, was the conversion rate you have at each stage in your sales pipeline and process. How many deals do you move from a 25 to a 50, or from stage 1 to stage 2, whether that's from a proposal to a demo? You should be measuring the amount of deals you have at each stage and how many you convert to the next stage in order to be able to assess where you're going wrong. And the best companies will be really religious about making sure they look at their numbers and identify what's going wrong in the process so that they can tweak and change to be able to get the results they want. Unless you measure on a regular basis how many deals you've got at each stage and what's happening to convert them from where they're going from one stage to the other, you're not going to know what's stopping you from getting the results you want. And the key thing in sales is that we have to be able to continually self-analyze and look at whether it's a script that we've used, maybe it's a presentation that we've given, maybe it's an approach we've taken as a person that's not quite worked, and we can adjust those to make sure that we then get the results we want. So take a look on a regular basis at the deals and the percentage and the conversion rate you've got between each stage. And again, if you're not sure what this means or you need some help with it, reach out to me. I'll talk you through how we can make that happen for you and your business and give you the ability to be able to see the deals you've got and the percentage chance of making them happen. And the fourth key metric that you should be measuring on a regular basis is how many new leads are you pulling into the sales pipeline at the top. New leads are essential for every business to grow to where they want to get to. And if you don't have new opportunities coming in at the top of the funnel, I can assure you you're going to struggle to hit your sales targets. New opportunities that are targeted, that are relevant, that are right for you are vital if you're going to make the sales targets that you want to hit happen. If you don't have new leads coming in, you're going to be reliant on the existing deals that you've got. And of course, we all know that sometimes those deals don't happen for a number of different reasons. Maybe the prospect's had a challenge that they have to deal with at the moment, or their priorities have changed. The amount of leads you put in at the top of the funnel are directly responsible for the numbers that you get at the end. And so focus on making sure you generate new leads on a regular basis. And if you don't have that number in place and don't know what it is, find it out, and let's look at whether those numbers coming in at the top are enough coming through the middle and to the bottom of your pipeline to get you the sales target number you want. So I've talked through some different ideas here of metrics that you need to measure. And I know that many people think, I'm not sure about this, James. I don't know how to use these numbers to get the results I want, or I'm not really sure what I'm doing. And if you feel that way and you want some help, reach out to me. I offer a number of free consultations where I'll help you understand where you are in your sales pipeline and what you've got to do to get the results you want. But I can assure you, if you don't measure these 4 metrics on a regular basis, you're not going to hit your number. And I know the frustration as we get closer to the end of 2018 that will occur for you. My name is James White. I'm the UK's leading prospect conversion expert. Thanks for watching the video. I've really appreciated you looking at what I do. If you'd like any more information on how you can hit your sales targets and numbers, reach out to me either in the comment section below or go to my website at www.jameswhite.business, and I'd love to hear from you and help you get the sales success and targets that you want to hit.